Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for this segment of Trade Talks, the singer, songwriter, producer, and actress Ashanti, who is dropping her latest video on Drop TV, as well as her sister Shia, celebrity creative director for the lifestyle brand Wife of Creation. And our focus this afternoon is around empowerment, positive change, and wellness. Ladies, welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you. Thanks. Happy to be here.
Great. Ashanti, tell us about your new video and why you chose to highlight Black-owned businesses.
The new video is called Missing You 1111, which is obviously the name of the song. And the video is just something that is very heartfelt, very passionate, talking about what's going on today and not necessarily just focusing on the pandemic, but just focusing on us as human beings and how our lives have been changed around the world, and how seemingly we're still all connected, and it's something that speaks from the heart. And I was really, really passionate about it. And it's so weird because I wrote this song a couple of years ago, and it's just so weird how it's like way more relevant now today, and with everything going on, I felt that it was really, really important to try and do something different. So my sister and I were kind of just sitting, hanging out in my room, and we were like, well, what can we do? How do we get like more involved? And we were like, let's get a bunch of Black-owned businesses and put the products in the video. Because usually when you're thinking as an artist, it's like, we get products and product placement and stuff like that. So we were like, let's flip it and give the businesses an opportunity to shine, So it was just really cool to mesh all of that energy of talking about what's going on and having a new record and giving an opportunity all in one. So it was a really cool thing.
So this is part of the reason why you chose Drop TV, because of the e-commerce capabilities. I want you to tell us more about that. And then you also leveraged your own social media for the video.
Yeah, it kind of, Drop is just like an amazing platform, to kind of benefit everyone involved. It's like new age technology. It's an app that's super, super cool. And basically it's a shoppable app. So when you're watching my video, you're able to see some of the Black-owned products in the video. And if you like that product, you can click it and say, oh, what's this? Where can I get it? How much is it? Drop it in your cart and purchase it and have a wonderful day. Mm-hmm. And all the while you get to see my new song and hear my new record, and it's kind of like a platform that everyone benefits from, so I was just really happy to be able to be in a position to make that work, for everyone involved, to say, hey, we were able to make that connection and everyone wins.
Yeah, Drop TV can be dangerous if you're watching a lot of content at once. So Shia, Wife of Creation, it's a lifestyle brand designed to bring positive change to mental illness and wellness. Tell us more about the brand, the genesis behind it, and why wellness is more important now than ever.
So Wife of Creation is more so like a gateway to healing the mind, body, and spirit. We are living in some very interesting times right now. People are experiencing a lot more stress and anxiety due to the circumstances that we are dealing with, the new realities we're facing. And so for me, I've experienced my own traumatic experiences that have basically given me this opportunity to use that or those experiences and create purpose for other people, and to create a space that's vulnerable for people to grow and learn about the connection between the mind, body, and spirit, and how important it is to tend to that, So the nucleus for Wife of Creation is healing and consciousness, and allowing your pain to create purpose. I think it's important to lift the veil. Me being the sibling of a celebrity, people look at me as my life is perfect. And I think it's important for me and my responsibility to lift that veil and make the connection and make people be okay and disassociate the negative stigma that's associated with mental health and tending to that. So.
Yeah, I think it's quite remarkable that you're using your platform to bring awareness to mental health and wellness. It's really important, especially these days. Ashanti, what can the music industry, entertainment industry be doing to support its Black artists better?
I think that we just have to recognize that our voices are so huge. You know, we're able to reach millions and millions around the world. And in entertainment, we touch globally. So I think it's really important to take that really serious and use that as a platform to create the awareness for what's going on around the world. I think it's important to show positivity, to show camaraderie, to show love. And I mean, Instagram is cool, you know, when you have a cool outfit on, a cute little outfit, and you want to promote your music, but it's also a staple in creating awareness and letting people know what goes on. So for me, I felt I'm conscious enough to say, listen, there are a lot of important things that we need to be making change about. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna post. You know, I'm posting about George Floyd. I'm posting about Breonna Taylor. I'm on Aubrey, Vanessa. Like my Instagram, you can see from where it went from Ashanti to, okay, this is going on in America and we need to talk about it. You know, my sister and I are just really, really passionate. And we went to the Black Lives Matter march in Times Square, and to see everything happening together in the synergy, again, being able to be in a position to have a voice and a platform to reach millions is essential. And it was so weird to me that some of my comments, they would be like, oh my gosh, I never heard of this. Oh my gosh, where did this happen? And it's just like, wow. You know, even if I can get two little people, you know, aware of what's going on, that's something really good for me. You know, it makes me feel good, like I'm doing my part, you know. And again, when you're in that position, it is so important to use it in a powerful way to try and invoke change, especially now.
Yeah, it's an enormous responsibility that both of you carry. Your words certainly weigh more, especially with social media and the technology that's available today. Word spreads like wildfire, and that's a big responsibility that you share. Shia, what's your best advice and resources for entrepreneurs?
I would definitely have to say, in order for you to even go for that risk, you know, in terms of being an entrepreneur and working for yourself, the most important thing is being true to yourself and knowing who you are. You know, it sounds so simple and cliche, but when you're an entrepreneur, you're working for yourself, and there will be times when people may be trying to pull you off and say, hey, I think you should do this with your business, or I think you should do that. And it's very, very important to stick to who you are authentically and do what feels right for you and your business. You know, that's the number one thing for me, because as soon as you begin to take yourself out of, you know, your comfort zone, you're now on somebody else's timeline, you know. So I think it's important to take your pace and take your time and stay authentic to yourself.
All right, Ashanti, Shia, thanks so much for joining us on Trade Talks.
Thank you.
All right, you got it. And thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.